What's up, Pinky Gang? It's your boy Zach back with another video. As you guys have seen by the title and the thumbnail, we're creating Larry Bird on NBA 2K21 current gen. Now, I already did a next gen video, and I've had some comments ask me to do a current gen version of this build, so that's what I'm doing today. And the current gen builder, I'm not gonna lie, it's just not as good as the next gen builder, so we're gonna have to make some sacrifices when we make this build. But nonetheless, we've got Larry Bird in the official 85-86 Boston Celtics roster. This is probably one of his better years if we take a look at his stats. This is the same year I think I looked at when I was doing the next gen video. So as you can see, he was averaging a lot of points, a lot of rebounds, a lot of assists. Just a really good player. Now, we're gonna have to make some sacrifices with this build. I know I've said that before, but this is gonna be tough using this builder, and we're probably not gonna be able to go 6'9". We couldn't go 6'9" even on next gen, but hey, we'll be fine. I hope we can make this build okay, but we'll do the best we can do. He has a 98 three-pointer, like really good post moves, good stuff, 94 passing accuracy, 79 ball handle, not a super high speed with ball. He's got really good defense, passable rebounding. Yeah, overall just a really good build. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the greatest speed or anything, but he was just a raw scorer. So I'll see you guys when we get into the builder. All right, so as you can see, we've got Larry Bird in the builder. We're gonna go position small forward. Some people go stretches, they like the stretch forward, something they kind of like that as their Larry Bird build. I mean, that's okay. We want to go with his true position as a small forward. I believe he is right-handed, and his jersey number is number 33. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna select the playmaking and shooting down the middle on this pie chart. If you want, you could probably pick this one, but I don't think it's worth it. It's just not as good. But if you want to have this, by all means, go ahead. But you don't get Hall of Fame playmaking, and I feel like that's just kind of like an L if you're making a Larry Bird build, because dude was a very good passer. And for our physical breakdown, physical profile, whatever you want to say, we're gonna go the most balanced one, because like I said, not a great athlete, and we get a lot more speed than he was having in the official roster thing. So yeah, we get like 70 speeds and stuff. So for our attributes, we're gonna get our close shot to a 83. We're gonna get our driving layup to a 71, which is max. We're gonna get our driving dunk just at a 61. We're not gonna touch our standing dunk, and we're gonna put our post hook to a 73, which is also max. And this gives us 5 finishing badges. So for our shooting, what we're gonna do is we're gonna max out our midi and our three-pointer, and we're not gonna touch our free throw. We're gonna get our post fade max as well, just because like you're not gonna be using this build a lot in the rec. I mean, you can if you want to, but like, I don't know, man. Just throw on the Rick Barry free throw, use the right stick timing, and you can green up like crazy. For our playmaking, we're just gonna get our passing accuracy to an 80. We're gonna get our ball handle maxed, and we're gonna get our post moves to a 70. And this gives us 21 playmaking badges. Now for our defense, we're not going to touch our interior defense. We're going to max out our perimeter, our lateral, and our steal. We're going to put the rest on our defensive rebound. And as you can see, guys, we have 5 defensive badges. And in total, we have 5 finishing, 17 shooting, and 21 playmaking with 5 defensive and rebounding. Now we have solid 70s on our defense. Unfortunately, we can't touch our interior block or offensive rebound without sacrificing a lot, because I kind of wanted this build to be like a decent, well-rounded scorer. Not a crazy athlete, but he's gonna dunk when he's open. He's gonna hit his post shots, and that's a problem with most people's Larry Bird build. They're just straight shooters, and that's not Larry Bird. He was a very high volume scorer from all different levels on the floor, and he was a passable defender. Not even passable, he was a great defender and good rebounder. So I try to get a little bit of everything in this build. Now for our body shape, we're gonna go with probably solid. He's nothing too crazy built. Yeah, I wouldn't say burly, but he's definitely not like compact or defined or anything like that. So I'm gonna just go with solid. For our height, unfortunately, we have to go 6'7" on this build. If I went 6'8", that's just not looking good. For how good of a defender he was and how good of a shooter he was, 67 defense and a low three-pointer is just not enough. And you want to have that 85 three-pointer, because on current gen you need an 85, and then you get like a pure green window. You can green every single shot. So we're gonna get this at an 85. So our weight, we're gonna go 220, because that's what he was listed at. I feel like he was a little bit more than that, but oh well, we'll just go with what they say. We're gonna go 1 away from minimum wingspan, because if you go minimum, you just lose a lot and you don't gain anything other than like 1 post fade. So we're gonna go 80 inches on our wingspan, so that gets us our 85 three-pointer and a really high mid-range at an 88. Our driving dunk does take a little bit of a hit. It's not at the 60, but we'll get that at 96 overall. Our strength goes up a little bit. Our ball handle, we'll get that at an 80 eventually, and Larry Bird himself didn't have an 80 ball handle, so we'll have that. That's a plus when we hit like a higher overall. for our takeovers. Now it's really up to you. You could argue that he's a post scorer, a playmaker, shot creator, and a sharpshooter, but personally I think spot up shooter is just the best way to go if you're creating a Larry Bird build. And as you can see, we have created a sharpshooting facilitator. Unfortunately, we do not get the shades of Larry Bird. It is very hard to get the shades of Larry Bird. I was sitting in the builder last night for probably just 2 hours, like trying to get a Larry Bird comparison where the build is just not like completely garbage. So I did the best I could. We don't get the comparison, but hey, we get some pretty good players: Latrell Sprewell, Gordon Hayward, Chris Middleton. I don't know why I said Latrell Sprewell first, but now we're gonna go get into the badges. If you guys are gonna just dip out of the video right now, just make sure you guys leave a like. Some people don't want to see what badges I like to put on, but I like to inform you guys on what badges I just think will work out pretty well. So for our finishing, I'm probably just gonna put on contact finisher, maybe silver slithery, or maybe you could go on like drop stepper or deep hooks or back down punisher, because he kind of had that back to the basket type of scoring ethic. For our shooting, we're gonna get Hall of Fame flexible, Hall of Fame range extender, we're gonna go Hall of Fame catch, we're gonna go, where's Deadeye, Hall of Fame Deadeye, and then probably just bronze green machine. This is all you really need to shoot. Once you get your hot spots and you don't want Deadeye, or maybe you don't want catch and shoot, you can run something like this. But yeah, that's basically your badges. If you don't want to have green machine, but throw it on hot start. That's all you need to shoot in this game. Now for our playmaking, I'm just gonna throw on handles for days silver because he wasn't really scoring like crazy. I'm gonna go gold quick first step. Like, he wasn't really beating many people off the dribble. I could go Hall of Fame, but that's just not Larry, man. That's just not what Larry does. And for our playmaking though, we get needle threader Hall of Fame. We're gonna go gold bailout. We're gonna go Hall of Fame dimer and Hall of Fame Flora General. Now as you can see, we could go maybe post spin. I don't really know. You could do whatever you'd like, but I'm not really sure why post spin technician on current gen is a playmaking badge, because same with Dream Shake, I guess the post move category is in playmaking, which I've never really understood, but on next gen is different. But you could do whatever you like, it's your build, man, but that's just what I suggest for our playmaking. Now for our defense, I'm just gonna run gold clamps, rim protector, and rebound chaser. Unfortunately, man, we cannot get a lot of different things because, bro, if we had to get more defense in our build, we'd have to sacrifice a lot of playmaking or a lot of finishing or a lot of shooting, and that just would not be a Larry Bird build. So we gotta make do with what we've got. And for our jump shot, we're just gonna throw on Larry Bird. And if you guys end up testing this build out and you do pretty good, you don't mind sending me your stats on your Twitter, I'll like it. I just want to see what you guys can do, man. So yeah, that's basically it for today's video. If you guys like this type of content, I post it daily. I've been going daily for about 2.5 weeks now, and it feels good to go daily. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Peace.